visitors. And our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys loses a week ago, trying to get back into the win column here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First play, and May goes to the air. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. It's second down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You're going to sit up. Crazy.
Throwing is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20, and that will be a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal.
It is brought in the end zone.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense is Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Cloud. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8. at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
Brings up
3rd and a yard.
Hey, Ozzie!
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Lamar Jackson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Marcus Jones now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Henderson. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
May to throw again. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And at the 50-yard line.
Crazy. What's that?
Here's May again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
into the air once more. Pass caught right side by Henry. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And look at it, big target, Henry over the middle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Henderson. Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again here with Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Christian Gonzalez brings up third down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Pistol give to Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Luke now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The pick is good, and his guys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Off the play fake, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
Crazy. And here goes crazy. And here goes that.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
May to throw on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. Pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On On 1st and 10, here's May. We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw again is May. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, what's up?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. In the pistol, Jackson ready. Flowers with the catch. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. It'll be 3rd. They need 1. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen as the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down.
Here goes Trot.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw here down the field. His ball, incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here goes Trot. Crazy.
May to throw again. Pass completed to Douglas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's May again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. We'll go play action with May. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. May to the air once more. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run here with Stevenson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On play action, here's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Visitors 21. Our home team 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First time they've looked. His way all game long. He comes through with the grabs and a first down.
43-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. In motion goes Likely. Going to go right back to Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. You. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Good pass caught by Henry, the tight end. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
14 yards. And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Here goes that.
On the ground, here is Henderson.
Henderson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And that will be a first down.
23 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat. He does the rest.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
No, what's that?
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
the 9-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. As it comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. It's now a second timeout called by the defense. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Crazy. Girl, what's that? Hey, what's that?
They're going. It's May. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now, a big 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Crazy. Girl, what's that? Hey, what's that?
To throw is May. That complete to Henderson. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here goes that.
May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Throwing is May. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
2nd down and 10.
Girl, what's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Throw again is May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregames. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for our visitors. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Midtown Manhattan, through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and the New York Jets. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Oh, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Off the play action, here's Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Results in a 1st down.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 more yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. To the end zone. It's intercepted.